Welcome to Wine Vault TV, New Zealand's most passionate wine program. Today I've got my little buddy here, Gianpaolo from Giapo. If those of you who don't know him, Giapo has got a little gelato store, New Zealand's best
Thank you, Jason.
Gelato store. Rivals any from Italy as well, I've got to say.
Yeah.
And this is the guy that I collaborated with on Recioto di Soave, and just over the back, you won't be able to see it, actually you will, because I'm just going to show you her. We have Stephanie Rodriguez. You sound like a kind of movie star, Rodriguez. That's what I think, anyway. So Stephanie has flown over from Sydney to do some charity sorbet, and her company Mighty Media have bought a little tub of sorbet, which is very, very generous. And I met Stephanie at the Connect Now conference in Sydney a couple of weeks ago. But this episode is about Gianpaolo and his brother and his relationship with wine and the little community that they've got. And his brother sent over this Recioto di Soave.
Yes, okay, Recioto di Soave.
Okay, you may as well take it away. Just
no.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, yeah, I think what we did, Jason and I, we were wondering about doing some nice episodes of the Wine Vault TV on Italian wines.
Yeah.
So my brother has a vineyard in Italy, and we thought whether we called him and we asked him to send us some good wines, and so he did. So we started the series with this Recioto di Soave. Recioto stands for passito, if you know Italian, which means dried grape wine, a bit like a raisined wine. The way they make it, it's very special.
This is a very, very special. Not only has it been sent over from your brother in Italy,
yes,
but also the little region where it's made.
Yes, it's made just next to.
No, you take it away. Come on, it's your show. Your show.
No, it's not. It's just made next to the Valpolicella, which is the Amarone region. So we have the Amarone region for the red grape, and then we have the Soave for this beautiful white. But this is a special white because it's a passito, we said, and it's a sweet one.
Yeah. And so what's the grape?
The grape name is Garganega. Garganega, very hard to pronounce. Can you say it?
I mean, I've got a Garganega.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
And it's let's stay.
Is this Italian lessons? Is it?
It let's stays on the wine a little longer, just like Amarone.
Yeah.
Because it's exactly the same process, and it gives you that fantastic velvet taste in your oily type of experience in your mouth.
Yeah. So I was expecting initially when Gianpaolo and I discussed this was we were going to get the kind of the Recioto di Amarone or Valpolicella.
Yes.
And so I was expecting this red wine, and we've got a white wine which kind of threw me a little bit.
Yes.
You played that kind of curveball, which I quite like. It's always good to be kind of challenged mentally. So, and so that's the reason why we're doing this.
Yes. Let's start.
Yeah, exactly. And I've got you a nice little dainty glass. Now
would you like the people to see the color?
Yeah, you can see that.
It's
golden honey.
It's a golden honey, very vivid.
So with
and it's got also some little micro bubbles in it.
Yeah, and that was the effervescence kind of character that you may experience on your tongue. One of the things I was going to say that the Recioto di Valpolicella is used as a religious wine.
Yes, it is.
At mass or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. Do they use this? Because that would symbolise to me the blood of Christ.
Yes.
What is this? Is this the fat? The fat of Christ. Not that he was fat.
Yeah, I don't think they use this in the mess. No, I think the Recioto, the red one, is what they use mainly.
Yeah.
But this is a great dessert wine. I think it's an excellent dessert wine.
So this is a celebration wine.
It's a celebration wine. It's the last wine you have in a dinner.
Yeah.
The last thing, after coffee, after everything, you may decide to go for a grappa or for a Recioto. If you're having something with chocolate, if you're having a custard, if you're having some special pastry.
Actually, I've got to say, after smelling this, you do not need I have no idea what kind of food they make up in kind of the Veneto region.
Veneto region, yeah.
But smelling that reminds me of banoffee pie.
Banoffee pie, yeah. Banana, yes.
Yeah,
It
it's got that
goes
banana
perfectly.
caramel and everything like that in that. And you, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Where does banoffee pie come from, or is that just a made-up thing?
I don't think it's Italian.
Really? Perhaps we just made it up.
Yeah, I think so.
Should we go? Yeah. No, I do get that.
I'm
banoffee
excited.
pie all over.
I'm excited because I haven't
With a
had.
bit of honey drizzled over my banoffee pie.
We couldn't find this in New Zealand apparently. There's no one selling it.
Now you don't see me swallow very often, but you really need to get a kind of firm handle on what this wine is delivering. This delivers more than I thought it would. You get that initial. What happens on my palate anyway is you get this initial kind of linear kind of character, which is kind of all about the citrus and the honey and the banana.
Yes.
Then it just spreads out into this big kind of bell curve in your mouth, coats it literally like
Yes.
with a paintbrush inside. There's some little dude in your mouth doing this.
I
with
think
a bit of oil.
I think all of this also come by the specific grape that is made. The Garganega, as far as I can remember, has got a very thick skin.
Right. Okay.
So the thick skin, just like probably the Valpolicella,
Yeah.
gives that velvet
And it is velvety.
finish
Yeah.
that actually leaves your mouth in a. I think it's a fantastic experience. This wine is an experience on its own. It is.
And from your memory, I know you've been over here a few years now. Have you tasted a better Recioto di Soave?
Oh, probably not.
Right,
I don't
okay.
think so. I don't think so. This is done by very small.
I mean, the whole region
Yes.
of
They make very few bottles of this.
yeah,
very few bottles.
18,000 hectolitres, so not very many kind of litres.
This is
at all.
done by Vicentino Agostino. It must be a very, very small one. It's DOC G, which means it's a cru. It comes straight from the hills just off Verona, which are called the Soave Hills, which are the neighboring hills next to the Valpolicella. And it just comes from there, so it cannot be made with many. I think there are probably like 4 or 5 little companies making it. Let's say
okay.
this is it, 4 or 5, and I think this is one of the best. So Vicentino, Emanuele, and Agostino, it must be brothers. Colognola ai Colli, on the hills
Yeah.
of Verona. Recioto di Soave. Denomination, origin, controllate, and
Are you proud to present that?
yeah, I'm very
You
proud. This represents how amazing Italy is, and this is excellence. It's excellence in producing a bottle like this. It's excellence in having a grape like the Garganega, and it's an excellence in making a wine like Recioto, which, as we said, is a dry grape wine.
I mean, because Italy produces a shed load of wine right now, and Sicily, I think, has got more land under vine than Australia, just by itself. And so, I mean, there's a crap load of wine that's coming out of there right now.
I come from.
And it's not all good.
I come from south, from the Naples, Sorrento area, and I lived lots of my life in Sicily. But I do prefer. I have a brother that's got a vineyard in the Chianti area, but I do prefer the Verona area for any wine. Jason knows that if I have to drink a wine, the red one is Amarone,
Yeah.
and my dessert one is a Recioto, whether it's from Valpolicella or it's from Soave. And yeah, I think the Verona area is a very special. It's a very special area, and I prefer that.
And also because we're going to make this a two-parter really, because
Yes.
in the next part we're going to do some Brunello, and also some Chianti.
I'm gonna drink it.
Yeah, I know you're going to drink that, but
It just goes too well.
also Gianpaolo's brother's wine as well. So we're going to see how that measures up, and so we'll catch you in part 2.
I'll tell you what.
What?
I also feel some cherry.
Cherry.
Try
A sour cherry.
a sour cherry. Banana.
It's delivering.
It's
Anyway,
delivering. It's a great
part
wine.
2.
Yes, part 2. Bye.